Well, hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back. We are diving into another episode today. And what's so fascinating about the energy that's kind of here with us for the weekend and beyond is that Venus moved into Aries overnight. Okay. And you know what Aries is about? It's about that enthusiasm for life, starting something, trailblazing, getting things going, that initiatory fire. But we have Mercury retrograde in Aries as well. We also have an eclipse happening in a couple days. So I wanted to give you a little bit of insight before the eclipse video on how to navigate this energy over the weekend. Stay with me. And for those of you who are brand new to my world, welcome. I'm Tara Kinden, founder of Lady Creators. I love working with female entrepreneurs who have a lot of passions, a lot of irons in the fire, and are looking for ways to streamline all of those passions and to actually monetize them. We do this through astrology. So if you're into astrology, my friend, you're into all the things cosmic, and you are a brand creator, you're in the right place to go deep. Let's talk today about Venus moving into Aries. I'm going to share my screen and show you what the chart looks like. So you should be able to see the chart now, and we're looking at this exact moment in time, which happens to be on Friday, April the 5th at 1:48 my time. Now, remember, Fridays are ruled by Venus, so it's so appropriate that we're talking about her as she's moved into Aries because she's bringing with her this fiery intensity. She was in Pisces, so she was super chill, very creative, very dreamy, more in the flow, where now she's like, I've been waiting to get things going and now it's time, but she can't really get all the things started quite yet because Mercury being retrograde. We also have this intense energy moving in of the eclipse and what that's going to do for everyone. So number one, look to your Aries house. What house is this in? Because that's the stage it's going to play on in your life right now. So for example, like if I have it in the seventh house, it's going to be all around my relationships, my collaborations, any intimate partnerships that I have. Like this is going to be an explosive area for that to happen in. What if it's in your second house? We're talking about your money, self-worth, self-value. What if we're looking in the 10th house? Well, maybe this is a initiation into new work, a new job. So start to play with those thoughts as well while we're going through the content, just to see like, yeah, what house is this playing out on in my chart and in my life? This is where I might experience that. So when we look here, we see Venus. You can see the stacked house. This Aries house is very, very busy. So we've got Venus, we've got Hygeia, who's the goddess of preventative health and wellness. I can't do a chart and not have her in here because she's so important, especially right now as we're all being called to take better care of our own energy and our physical selves. With Hygeia conjunct Venus here, I think there's this energy of like, my interpretation of this is because Venus wants to get so much done. We have that Hygeia also slowing her down, saying, listen, we can't do it all at once. We need to be a little bit more aware of where we're putting our energy because you only have so much of it and you can't scatter yourself too thin or spread yourself too thin, or you just won't have enough to go around. So that's the reminder we're getting right off the hop at the beginning of the month. Okay. And then that North Node and the Sun and Chiron are all conjunct here. So this is the eclipses happening, around that. I'm not going deep into eclipse right now, but like this is going to be a really intense new moon solar eclipse. Everyone is talking about it. It's a game changer with Chiron being there. There's something being healed. And I truly see this as, and again, go to your Aries. What's the stage is playing out on? But think about this. Your healing part of your leadership, your ability to boldly step forward where you've maybe never gone before, to take a chance on yourself, to trust in yourself and your own intuition, and really to be that leader you've been looking for. So if you're the kind of person who's worked with 1,000 different coaches, or you've tried different places to become a better leader through learning from someone else, it's like you already have all the tools. This is now an energy of like, let's heal the imposter syndrome we've been experiencing so that you can go out and do the thing, right? That's what I feel like this solar eclipse is really going to awaken in people. And for some who are terrified of really stepping forward and being that bold leader that they've been looking for, it may feel a little shocking, but in the best way possible, because you may shock yourself at how amazing you actually are. That's the vibe, right? Venus wants us to be creative here while she's moving through Aries. So you think about that divine feminine energy. Yes, we're not starting new projects when Mercury is retrograde. This is about revisiting, revising, redoing. It's about taking an old project and bringing it to completion so that you can move forward into something fresh and new. But you can explore your creativity while we're moving through this energy and this time. And having Venus move all the way through Aries, of course, is going to give you, like, it's the end of the month that I think the magic can happen from the energy you invest in the earlier parts of really taking care of your energy. Like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't go do all the things all at once. Let it be slow and easy and playful and fun and different and new, but you're not going to take that project to the world yet. You're just doing a self-exploration and a creative kind of excavation, if you will, in self. So that's what's up. That's the energy for her. And today, right now, what we're experiencing. So over the weekend, before the eclipse happens, slow it down. Really notice where your mind, because remember, Aries is connected to the head, right? So you want to watch. Mercury is also in Aries. So that's the mind as well. So we're very head-based energy right now. We want to bring it in and down so we feel grounded and we don't feel like, we're running a race we can never complete. That's what I want to leave you with today. I'm going to also create the video for the eclipse and how that's going to show up in our human design, as well as in the astrology, sort of bridging the gap. But this is just short and sweet, little bits of information about how to navigate this Venus, especially in your business. So if you remember, if you've got a lot of things you want to get done, focus on what is a completion project. So where are you just putting final touches on something, or you're completing or doing research or getting your creative juices flowing in a project, but you're not going to release anything brand new quite yet. We're baking the idea. Okay. So sit with that, be in the comments, let me know. And if you're having trouble moving things forward, you might want to go listen to my latest episode of Lady Creators Podcast, because I talk about taming that resistance monster, where you've been sort of stagnating your energy or holding yourself back from your greatness. Okay, so I just finished doing the video about Venus having moved into Aries. I've encouraged you to go check out the Lady Creators Podcast, especially if you're finding yourself in resistance around your greatness, okay? Go there, take a listen. Don't forget to, if you're still learning about astrology and a lot of this was maybe astrobabble for you, go to tarakinden.com/astro class. Say that 5 times fast, and you may be tongue-tied and twisted. But if you go there, you can pull your astrology chart, grab my free guide that gives you the keywords and principles to a little bit of basic astrology to help you along your path to take your brilliance to the next level and really show up fully and authentically in your work, your life, your business, all of the things. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Take care.